Alright. Let's get this show on the road. Mr. Quacky, how you doing? How's your day coming along? So, check a couple things before we get this craziness going. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. So, we're just going to continue on with the arena that we've been doing with the 5-star. Alright, so we might end up with the fan in the background because it is hot here. But so long as that isn't too distracting, we will leave it as is. Otherwise, I will be, yeah, it won't be a fun time for me at all. Alright. Everything looks like it's good. Okay, so the sound might be a little screwy, but we'll see how that goes. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Everything is cool except my room. Alright. Let's get at it. And I think I'm gonna go today as though I'm going for Claire. And then depending on what the offers and whatnot are tomorrow, if I happen to get her. I don't know. I think I'll keep going with the arena. Her dupe isn't critical for her, but she's going to go to R3 pretty quick. And I think, no, I might be about half and half for the champions I have at R3 who are duped and who aren't. But, yeah. So the goal for today is between 25 and 30 million. 25 without any boosts or refreshing. And if I'm under 25 by the end of the day, then I'll look at doing some refreshing. I think I should be able to do 30, low 30s with boosts. I'm not too sure. Because the only other time I've done a featured 6-star grind, I was boosting and refreshing. Well, refreshing I was only doing once a day. Like at the end, the second run of the 6 stars. Each day I was refreshing. But I had boosts active the entire time. So we'll see. We will see. But I think considering Colossus being in the basic, I think that's really going to split the arenas, because I think there'll be a lot of people who want to get him the first time, and a lot of people who want to dupe him. So I think, yeah, it should be interesting. It should be interesting indeed. Let's see. A mic wall will probably be about 90-ish, I think. I don't think she's going to go much more than 80, but I'm still going to aim to put up 90. Just to be on the safe side. Could wait for the second round and have a better idea, but figure this way, if I pick her up in the first round, then for the next level up, I'll have her. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have a Mystic ISO, but I do have a ton of skill ISO who I have nobody to use it on, so I'll end up just using it on. And I think, no, for the level up, I'll definitely take her to R2, and then maybe the next level up, I'll take her to R3. I don't think I would go to R3 all in one level up, because that would be a lot of extra points. So I may as well make as much use of it as I can and spread it out a bit. I haven't opened any of the soul crystals yet. I was going to wait until probably tomorrow before doing that, because I'll wait and see, one, if I can put up 25 plus without any boosts or refreshing, and two, just in case I were to pull her tomorrow. I do have 2 basic 6 stars that I could open, but I think I'll wait until the weekend and open everything at once. So that is the plan. That is the plan indeed. Okay. So today should be the last day of this crazy heat that we're having. It's still going to be hot after today, but not this mid to high 30 nonsense. And actually, where I am, we're not even getting the worst of it. It's BC that's really been getting hit hard. Holy! There was a couple places in BC that were mid 40s for a couple days. The highest we've been here, I think, is 37 or 38. But oh my goodness, it's crazy. And this isn't even the hot part of our summer yet. That would be end of July, August for when it's really hot. It's calling for rain for the next, well, a chance of rain, so who knows, but over the next little while, so we'll see. Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that, so we'll do that. Yeah. We might have a bunch of rank ups. Well, no, because Claire is the only other one, the only champion that I don't have that I know absolutely I'll take to R3. And other than that, I think only Omega Red for champions I have. But I do have quite a few that I want to do to R2. I think I'm going to do Thing to R2, because I got him duped just a couple days ago. And I think I'm going to do Cord to R2. The only other skill that I would do anything beyond rank 1, I think would be Hit Monkey. If I don't pull him with the July 4th stuff, then I may as well take Cord to R2. And the thing with Cord is I have a 1 to 2 gem. So I use that on him. Korg, though, I don't think I would do anything more, because the rank 2 for Korg is basically just going to be for defense. I may use him. No, I can't see why I would use him offensively, actually. But I think I've never really used him offensively, but I think he's supposed to be okay. So there would be potential there. Actually, he wouldn't be too bad with suicides, though, because he would drop them off right at the beginning. Or the potential to. The bleed and the poison. So. You don't necessarily need to spam specials with them, so. But yeah, it would purely be a defensive rank up. Same thing with Thing. And I have a maxed 5 stars. But I think the I think the 6-star on defense, even at R2, would be better. Now these dudes, he's low sig, but should still be able to take care of business. Although, I mean, he's not really that much of a tough defender as he was when he first came out. But now he is somebody you could use offensively. Mr. Bourne, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Let me know if the fan noise is too much. So I can turn it down. It just means I have to suffer a little bit. Huh. I wasn't sure if that armor break when it applies. Although I guess I was already phased. That's true, yeah, because it only prevents you from phasing. So. Mr. Kim, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Oh, yay. You can stop talking all really well? Wow, okay, dude. I see how it is. See how it is. Oh, no, you don't. I'll play him as though he's Mysterio. A couple L1s and then an L2. Oh, or he'll just die. My day's going good. How's yours? Mine's alright. I'm still trying to get cool. I mean, I'm cool socially, but temperature-wise. So today should be the last crazy day here. And it starts cooling off tomorrow. So I think the high today is 36. And tomorrow it's supposed to be about 31. And then the next week or so will be mid to high 20s. Yeah. But further west of me, I think now they're saying it's only been a week, but I think they're suggesting that like 500 deaths due to this heat wave. That's crazy. Crazy. And it's not like people being out, it's like, in my case, being inside in a hot place. Which, I don't know, man. Like I have an air conditioner, I have a couple fans, drinking lots of water. So I don't know if the people that are having problems just don't have anything. I don't think it's people outside. Like, I think it's people cooped up inside that are having the problems. I've got a terrible stomach ache. Uh-oh. Something you ate? Yeah, that's one of the things with this heat, though, too, is even if you're not, like, well, I guess there are a lot of people who are just getting ill. Like, not like a flu or cold ill, but just stomach illness and lightheadedness and stuff. Haven't eaten anything of concern? Man, I've been waking up with my mouth just like, really dry or something. But I mean, it makes sense considering it's so hot. But normally, like if I right away wake up, I don't like having water. But I've had no choice the last little while because must be horrific for the homeless at the moment with the heat. Yeah, I think they've got like same thing as when there's a cold snap and they've got like shelters or I guess now it's cooling places set up. Usually it'd be called like warming places or whatever. And the thing is, like, if you're one thing I find really odd is so further west, BC, Vancouver in particular, it's right on the water. And they've been having, now they haven't had the highest temperatures, but they've been having very high temperatures as well. And I would think with the water there it would be a little cooler, but, and so where I am, we're landlocked, no major bodies of water, and it's still hot here, but not as bad as Vancouver. But they're back to closer to their norms now. They're back to mid-20s. But, man, I don't know. Like I said, this isn't the hot part of the summer yet. And, yeah. How's the weather for you guys? Pretty normal summer? Yeah, I actually wasn't going to stream because of the heat and like having the fan on, and I'm like, you know what? If I actually want to get through my 5 stars, I need to just sit and get her done. So here I am. Because I know if I actually, you know what? No, that's not true. If I'm going for something in particular, I'm much better at sticking with it. When I'm just doing it for milestones and for units, I find it hard to concentrate. But when I know what the objective is, like what I've got in mind to hit and what I'm trying to get, I find it a lot easier to just stick with it. No weird weather here in the UK, just pretty average. Yeah. So I've been good, just busy with work. Yeah. Have you guys been having any crazy heat born? Or has the summer been okay for you so far? Near Michigan, right? Oh dear. So I've had to restart the game. I don't know if it's cracked. No, it's cracked once at least. Heat wave in New York as well? Jeez. Man. And I think, like, I don't know if it's climate change or whatever, but I don't think that this is, like, maybe it won't be like this next year, but I think this might become more of the norm. That's weird then, too, for, what, like New York State or New York City? Yeah. Yeah, it's odd that coastal places would be so hot. Because usually coastal places are more moderate. They wouldn't fluctuate too much. But, so I think last week there's a place in Pakistan that hit 52 degrees Celsius. I don't know, like that's crazy. I think the hottest I've ever been may have been but like the hottest I've ever been in a place was like maybe 42 for like 2 days or something. But it was like in the desert or something, somewhere that's normally hot. East Coast heat wave. Okay, interesting. Because yeah, I know like about the West. I mean, I'm in Western Canada and I've seen it on the news. But yeah, I didn't realize that it was problematic in the East as well. Yeah, it's like 150. Yeah. So I think in Fahrenheit, I was looking at it the other day, and their forecast for the week was like 111 to 126 Fahrenheit. Holy. Maybe the game needs to warm up. It keeps freezing. Jeez. 52 degrees must be my presence. So, Born, are you working from home or are you going into the office? The game needs a bit of a heat wave, yeah. You know, I am probably going to spend tomorrow, but I don't know, man. I keep going back and forth, like, just the state of the game, not like the gameplay or the content that's there, but just the lag and the crashing and all of that. I'm like, why? Whatever money we spend, it doesn't go to resolving any of that. Or maybe it's just possible that you just have no clue. Work both from home and in the office? Okay. Okay. So you hadn't been streaming for a while, eh? But you're back at it now? Mm-hmm. So when you weren't streaming, were you just not playing or just not streaming? Oh, that's why I slowed down and played. Okay. As free to play with not much time for Arena, no 4th of July deals for me. Okay. Yeah, yeah, like, so it was last year where I saved up a bunch of units for July 4th and the Cyber Weekend, so I've done the same thing this year. Well, I mean, I'm not going to I'm not going to buy crystals, although I do now and then, in my moment of weakness. But, content-wise, I don't know, I guess if I were to do a legend, then that could be costly. Like, if you're having to get a lot of energy refills, boosts, that kind of thing. But outside of that, like, there'd be no point in saving up a big amount of units, really. Because something like that Vision offer, I don't think I'm going to do that, as long as it's Vision. Maybe if they introduced a different champion, then possibly, but... All the issues with MCOC is deterrent. I do stream on Twitch. Okay. You know, I've tried watching... Okay, I'm going to restart the game. I've tried watching MCOC on Twitch, and I can't. I don't know why. Like, I mean, I know I'm restreaming, so I'm streaming on Twitch, but yeah, I just can't... I can't watch it on there. It's so weird. I don't know why. I mean, like, the layout and whatnot, it's exactly the same. But... Kim, you hadn't joined my Discord. What is wrong with you? Terrible. I haven't actually done anything to it in quite a while. When I first started setting it up, for about 2 months, each weekend I was like trying out different things and whatnot. I'm not part of Snare. Well, it's only cool people born, so I guess. But I think you were on there at one point, though. I think. But yeah, I was trying like a bunch of different things and like some different bots and blah blah. And I for the most part I have it the way I want it now. So yeah, I don't. I have been thinking though, because I had channels set up for World of Warcraft and StarCraft and Among Us, and I'm thinking I don't do anything with any of those. I've never played Among Us on my Discord server, so I'm thinking I may as well just remove those roles and those channels. What do we want to do here? Okay, yeah, it's like this. It's so pointless. Read only for the Discord? No, it's different channels. So like the first channel you end up in, you pick your role, and from there other channels will open up. So you're here for MCOC, so you pick the MCOC role, and then you'll get the MCOC channels. Mr. War, how you doing? How you doing? I'm glad it's up to this fool, of course. I mean, I don't really produce anything that helpful or useful because I mean, the YouTubing for me is, I've said many times, is just to have people to chat with when I'm doing arena. I did go through a little bit of a phase though where I posted some. Well, not really. I guess I wouldn't consider it guides. More my experience of things. Because a guide to me is something you follow, and then you should be able to end up with the same results. And with what I like my AOL thing, I think for the most part people should be able to do it cheaper than I did. So. So, Born, when you're streaming, are you still streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, or do you you only stream on Twitch? Like, do you only do one at a time? Supersonic, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Do you think Colossus would go that low? Yes, I do. So I think because there's two good champions, that both of them are going to go lower than if it was a good champion and a crappy champion. If we had, yeah. So same thing with Claire. Like, I don't think she will go over 100 because Colossus is the basic. I think if Psylocke was the basic, Claire would go much higher. If Jane Foster was the featured, I think Colossus would go a lot higher. No more restream? Oh, okay. You just don't like doing it anymore, or everyone has Colossus? Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. So for Colossus, I think the first round is going to go higher than the second, because I think you'll have a lot of people who already have him who just want him duped. I mean, you could say the same thing about people who don't have him going for him and then doing the second round as well. You might have that, but yeah, I think for the most part, it's really people who have him who just want him duped who are going to go for him. Yeah, if it wasn't Claire as the featured, because she's my most wanted 6-star, and that's why I'm doing this. If it was, I think the only other ones I would do a featured grind for would be Ghost or Nick, just for the dupe. I tend to go for Omega Red when he's in the basic, but that's still a ways off. I'm wondering if to grind for Colossus now, I'm pretty sure I could put up 38 million without refreshing. Well, if you want to play it safe, you could wait for the first round and see. I think he's going to drop off for the second round. Depends though. If he goes low, if he goes for 35, I think the second round will go higher. For example, if I wasn't doing this current grind and he went for 35, then I would probably go and put up 42 for the second round. So you might see people doing something like that. But I honestly, I like, for me, because Claire is somebody I've wanted for a long time as a 6-star, so I've got 85. I'm gonna go like aim for 90, but I'm still like worried that she's gonna go higher. And it's funny because if it wasn't somebody I really wanted, I would probably look at it differently. And I think that's the thing why I have Colossus low, right? If I really wanted Colossus and that's who I was going for, I'd probably be thinking 60, even though like that's definitely not the case, right? I don't do restream because Twitch is so much more flexible for me. It fits my style of streaming different games. Okay. So then what you do is you stream, because you are still streaming on YouTube, right? But if you do it, you just stream to YouTube and you just stream to Twitch. I was thinking of doing that at 1.2 actually, of like certain days just doing YouTube, certain days just doing Twitch, because I figured that way would be a better way for me to get proficient at Twitch and to better understand it. But then I was like, I mean, I don't see doing anything more than what I'm doing as far as streaming goes, like just doing arena, shooting the shit. So that's a good point, but there are circumstances where he might go for 20 mil just because people approached it when with the same strategy, and for some reason he went for 45. Yeah. So far, the only champion that was a really big difference, I think, was Abomination. There's been a couple, but like a really big swing, and I think iBomb went for 110 and then 70. I think it was something like that. If this wasn't if I wasn't actually doing a grind, I'd stop and look at the history and stuff, but I gotta stick with it. Ooh, actually, you know what? Hang on. I can put the link in chat, and you guys can look at it yourself if you want. YouTube rarely? Okay. One thing I'm actually quite surprised about is how quickly I've gained followers on Twitch compared to when I started YouTube. Like I went... Okay, so here's the link to the arena history. So if you want to check, you can take a look there. But I think, let's see here. Oh, right, gotta pay attention for the first couple seconds. There we go. Yeah, so for the featured, there haven't been any really big swings. Mr. Negative, kind of, from 133 to 141. I mean, that's still within a 10 million difference. So not a huge swing. Purgatory, 120 to 140. Okay, that's bigger, but also a brand new champion. But the basic... Yeah, so Abomination was 105 to 76. And then Spider-Ham was 70 to 1. And then after that, we've had the change of how the basic arena goes. Ooh, so here's the thing. If Colossus... Ooh. Yeah, so if Colossus goes for 45, since the adjustments to the basic and the featured, that would be the highest. Currently, the highest was 37 since the change. And that was for Spider-Gwen second. Which, you know what? Looking at all that, I wouldn't mind Colossus at all. But I've got... Well, I want to take Omega Red to R3. I want to take X23 to R2. And probably Professor X to R2. The only thing with Professor X is because of suicides, I don't know how often I would use him. However, if I want to play around with him, having him at R2 would be better than R1. So. But Supersonic, if you haven't done a grind for a 6-star champion, might be an idea to just go for it, to have an idea of what you can put up. Yeah, it would suck if you miss, but if it's a champion that you really want. The biggest thing, and so what you could do there too, like you'd run your... I guess it depends how many 5-stars you have, but you could run your 5 stars through. And if your goal is 38 million, what would you need to do? You'd need to do about 9 million per session. No, a little bit more. So 9.5 million per session. So if you could do that with your 5 stars. Yeah, you probably have to use your 5 and 6 stars maybe in that one arena. The thing with the 6 stars that sucks is that you're not going to get extra points. You know, I think, because I'm just looking at the history, granted, I think since the change, Colossus is probably the most desired champion in the basic, but nobody has gone over 40. I don't know. Actually, I think in this case, though, I think Colossus is probably the more desired of the two, because I think like there's a lot of people who may not have him, who want him, and then a lot of people who have him but want him duped. Whereas with Claire, she doesn't need the dupe. Like, it really doesn't make much difference. Whereas it is a big benefit to Colossus. So. Might have been smarter for me to plan to do this for round 2, though, to have a better idea of what to aim for. But that's what I'm going to do when I go for Omega Red, though. I'll go for him round 2. Because that is one where I like put up all the points. Because I really want him duped. So yeah, I would wait for round 1, have a good idea, and probably do another go 5 or 10 million beyond the round 1 score. But the Omega Red one, I would be saving boosts and refreshes for. Like, I do want Claire, but also that's the thing too. So I'm gonna aim for 90. I might be willing to go round 2 for Claire if I miss round 1. Because I really want her. Your stomach ache is worsening? Uh-oh. Well, that's no good. You've been drinking water? Mm-hmm. So, Born, are you taking any time off of work over the summer, or are you working straight through? And if you do take any time off, would you like go anywhere, or would you just stick around home? Although I suppose it's still kind of... Well, I mean, you can kind of travel, you know? Although you need proof of vaccination stuff. I want to have my headphones on so I can listen to the music, but then my ears are going to get sweaty. It's funny, my parents live in the Caribbean, and it's usually between 25 to 32 degrees. Like, there's not a very big swing. Like, that would be throughout the year, 25 to 32-ish. Like, right now, I think it's 26 to 29. But I'm feeling like I need to consider going there to visit them just to cool off from the temperatures here. So I should be able to get to about 14-ish million with my 5 stars. Though I haven't added that many more 5 stars since my last grind, so maybe not. So I can do 7. I can get 7 million with my 6 stars. And it was about 6 million with my 5 stars previous. But if I can do the same amount of points, that actually wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. And then after the stream, I'll take a break, go out in the living room and cool off, and do some of the summer trials for some units. Probably be able to put up 1 million before I've got 5 stars available again. So yeah, I think the only other champion, because I'm not going to go for any new champions anytime soon. Shang-Chi was that was the only kind of grind I'm doing like that for a long time. But the only other ones I could see going for would be Nick, Omega, and Ghost, and that all of those would be for the dupe. I don't know if Warlock. No, I don't think I would go for Warlock for a dupe. Actually, yeah, if he's in the basic, maybe. But I don't think I would want to do a featured grind for him just for the dupe. But we'll see. Actually, I suppose considering the deals tomorrow, that might make doing certain arena grinds irrelevant. Which is actually also why I'm doing this now, because I'll know Sunday if I get her, in which case I wouldn't be using any money for anything that would give me a mystic. Well, unless there's dual class, because I would like a shot at Human Torch. They would be in a dual class together. Not really sure what I would do as far as class Nexus crystals go. Like if you get to pick the class. So I get Claire from here. She's really the only new one that I want. And other than that, it would be dupes. Yeah, maybe I would still go for Mystic, because a dupe on Doom wouldn't be bad. But I don't think I'm going to R3 him, so... I guess we'll just have to wait until tomorrow and see. See what we have on offer. So do you prefer watching on Twitch, Born? Or do you prefer watching on YouTube? I think you've been on your Twitch side before, though. I reckon so. Ooh, let me check on AQ. Don't know if I'll do any fights, but I'll definitely move, because rather than sitting on the energy. I don't like doing war. Well, mainly war. AQ, I don't mind doing too much on stream. I usually try not to, but if I screw up in AQ, that's fine. It's just, that's on me for resources. But if I screw up in war, that affects everybody else too. So, but for war, I've already used up the energy I have. Twitch is better because I can leave it in the background. Okay. Wait, why couldn't you do that with YouTube as well? Or using like a Twitch? Well, I'm sure there's a YouTube app too. It's funny. I only started watching Twitch because of World of Warcraft. So last November, I was thinking to get back into it, and like you could find videos for World of Warcraft on YouTube, but nobody's streaming it. Your Twitch stream is freezing up. Okay. Let's see, Mr. B. Moore, how you doing? How's your day coming? Oh no, the Twitch thing. Well, if one is buffering, then they both should be. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like the YouTube looks okay. What are you up to, Bimore? What you got going down? Super excited to see the deals. Yeah, I'm pretty interested too. And Oh, that's weird. So Twitch, rather than... oh, okay, no, so I'm just using a different browser. Deals! No, they look... let me see here. There's a bit of a delay. Ooh, there's quite a bit of a delay. Holy crap. Okay. Let's see. Oh, well, the YouTube side is because I'm not... there. So the YouTube side, I wasn't up to the stream. What are you hoping to see, Bimor, for the deals? Yeah, no, it looks good to me. Although the Twitch side, geez, I gotta switch that to night mode or dark mode. Holy smokes. It was so bright. And it's like middle of the day. Why are you such a cool today? I'm not that cool today, man. I am not that cool today. It's been hot. Trying to do variant 2 right now? Okay, how's that coming along? Okay. So we're going to go... ooh, wait, I could do this... I could do this without Corvus. No. Yeah. Hopefully I have 6... yeah, I'm sure there's going to be 6-star shards added to the... probably... okay, so I'm not going to do any fights. Let me see. I hate this one because it makes it so difficult to actually... oh, I lied. It was easy to move. Okay, and so we'll leave that as is. Oh, good thing I didn't try to fight. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be 6-star shards with the Black Panther's treasure and the Odin. I have a feeling that the unit offers are going to be... they've had it before where you have 2 different sides of them and you pick a certain route. Like one would be rank materials and the other would be shards. So I think we're going to see something like that. Oh. And let us continue on our journey. We still got a lot of characters to go through. Oh, I might actually throw on a boost when we get lower in the 5 stars, just to increase their hero rating. And so I don't have to worry about any death matches. So, Bimor, would you be more interested in shards or Nexus, like class Nexus type crystals? Or would you prefer just shards? I don't know. I think for me, yeah, really all I want are awakening gems. And that's kind of it. I don't really care about the T6B or the T3A. I'm in no rush to get anybody to R4. The only champion that I want right now is a 6-star is Claire, which hopefully I can get her from the arena. And outside of that, all I'm looking for are dupes or awakenings. So, and I don't know if it really is worth it for me to go for Nexus crystals when I could completely miss on the dupes I want. I mean, yeah, I could get a new champion. That's fine, but I don't know if I really want to spend money for a random new champion. Basic Nexus would be fine. Okay. I don't know if we're going to see many of those, actually. Maybe. I'd love a Ghost or Torch, yeah. Oh, did you see the game message? Where they like their notice of the deals tomorrow? And one thing I'm not really sure of, I'm pretty... the wording of it is a little bit ambiguous, where they say that the uncollected offers will be available to everybody. So I don't know. See, the way they should have worded it is that uncollected offers would be available to anybody uncollected and below. But the way it's worded is that uncollected offers are available to everybody. So to me, it makes it seem as though you're going to have uncollected offers for everybody to access. And then you're also going to have Cavalier offers and Thronebreaker offers for those specific progression titles. I'm pretty sure they want trash players to get uncollected and well, yeah, so I think what it is that uncollected and above probably are more likely to spend money. Because once you've gotten to that point, they probably, from their data, I'm assuming that's what it is. Like, it is definitely not them trying to be generous. It's they figure they're probably looking at, stats that over time, uncollected and higher spend more. Let me just see the exact wording. Because when I read that, I was like, oh, does that mean I'll be able to get 2 tiers of offers? And then they do specifically specify that if you are one progression title, you can change it and take advantage of the next progression title's offers. So let's see where it is. Okay. But as a special bonus for our summoners, it doesn't say like whatever, it just says for the summoners. For the first time ever, we will be opening up the uncollected level of the savings to all summoners, level 5 and up. Some prime resources will be locked off to higher progression summoners, so if you're close to becoming Cavalier or Thronebreaker, now is the time to push on to that next level. So yeah, that wording really suggests, and it's highlighted, opening up uncollected to all summoners. So yeah, reading that, I should be able to purchase uncollected offers. And I have, if that's the case, most likely what it is that you're going to see the shards in the uncollected, and you're going to see the rank resources and the gems and stuff like that in the higher tier offer. Which, yeah, it might be smart, right? Because like if in your case, if you want shards, well, now you don't have to spend $100 on an Odin. When all you want are shards, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff on the Odin. So now you might be able to spend $25 and get a bunch of shards. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this is going to work out. The only thing, though, is that they do this often. They have wording that, and I don't know what it is. I don't know. They just don't proofread things, or they try to be ambiguous just to confuse people. But yeah, I mean, we'll know in less than 24 hours. I mean, maybe what it is, too, is that you have people who will buy all Thronebreaker offers, and if there were more, they would still buy more. Maybe that's what it is. That'll probably be $100. I need T5CC for Cav to become Cav? Or you mean at the Cav level you want that? Yeah, I think that the Cav offers, which unfortunately I won't be able to see, but I think the Cav offers at the Odin for sure have to have at least a 50% T5CC selector. If not, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous in not giving people what they want, and it's ridiculous as in missing out on an opportunity to make money. At Cav level, I want yeah. I think it should be a full T5CC on the Odin for Cavs, but absolutely it needs to be at least a 50%. Okay, I think we're into the R3s now. So, I'm going to throw on an attack boost, which will boost my hero rating a little and make these fights a little quicker. $100 should be full. That's be worth it. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I think it should be full. but just the way they structure their pricing, I think it would be a 50%. I think it would be smarter for them to. So the reason I think it would be a 50% is because that means you would have to buy two of them. So you're spending $200 at the cab, you become Thronebreaker, and then they would expect you to buy a few Thronebreaker offers. So they want the cabs to spend at least $200. But I think 100 should be sufficient. I mean, that might work too. $50, 50%, yeah. And that might work as well if somebody is really close to the T5cc they want. So. It would be so. Last Cyber Weekend, people were really unhappy, and then they responded with, "Oh, we realized we missed the mark, and blah blah, and we'll do better." So, I think the spring cleaning was pretty good, but it will be interesting to see if what they said for Cyber Weekend holds true, and they actually do better for cows. The other thing, I don't think it's going to be the case, but I am curious to see if with the offers tomorrow, and if you've done everything where the next level of rank resources are available, and you've taken advantage of that, if tomorrow somebody can take a 6-star to rank 4, that will be interesting too. If we see an R4 tomorrow, then I think we're seeing 7 stars within a year. Then again, I think we're going to see 7 stars in 2022 anyways. No, I said within a year, so by next summer. If not, then probably 7 stars like Christmas time of 2022. So if you can become Thronebreaker over this weekend, do you think you would take it, become Thronebreaker through the cav deals? Do you think you would buy a couple cav deals and a couple Thronebreaker deals? I missed my opportunity there. Okay. I feel like they don't do any Nexus stuff for calves. If I was Thronebreaker, I would spend much more. Yeah, because then you're getting better value, right? It's the same amount of money, but the value you get is higher. Yeah. And that's why I think that they should be, like, things like this should absolutely allow somebody who is calf to become Thronebreaker for... Okay, so to be fair, like, because I realize they're going to do what they can to make money, so for $100, I think it would be better at 50, but... Yeah, because Cav is probably the biggest population of the community, and they figure that people are willing to spend in that group, in that population, to become Thronebreaker. But they don't want to do it, like, they want it to be through content, or through, basically through content. They want them to spend through content to become Thronebreaker. Yeah, I guess so. But being Cav now, they don't really help Cav. Yeah. Ooh, what do I want to do here? I guess that's going to be the easiest way to go. Hey, are you on my Discord server before? Because if you are, and if you wouldn't mind taking screenshots of the Cav offers tomorrow and just posting them in the MCOC general chat, then I can do a comparison on stream of what the Cav offers are and what the Thronebreaker offers are. I'll spare you details, but my stomachache is mostly gone. Yeah, so I was gonna say, like, if ever I have problems with my stomach, it's stuff comes out one end or the other, and that usually resolves it. So. Because yeah, I'd like to see the oh, that's interesting. The difference between the cab and the Thronebreaker offers, and I'm sure while I'm streaming it, anybody who's watching the stream would also like to see. Well, I mean, it's a good way if somebody is cab. Hey, do I want to spend the money to become Thronebreaker? All right, good stuff. Okay. I don't know. I'm not going to get anywhere near as high. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll run up to Jubilee. But that's not going to give me another 4 million. Oh, man. I way overvalued what I was able to put up. Oh, I know what it is. It's because normally when I'm going hard in arena, I've got boost going. CGR is so good for this cavity cube. I think I've used him. I don't know if I had it. Yeah. No, I think I had him the second time we had cavity cube. But other than that, I've used him every time. If you had 6-star shards, would you go for this 6-star feature? No. I was sitting on 25,000 6-star shards that I was going to... Well, yeah, I wasn't going to open anyways because I was going to save for the July 4th offers and then just do a big opening. But I was thinking if this featured was something I liked, that I would go all featured. But no, I'm not going to open any of these features. The only champion in there for me that would have been worth the extra 5,000 would have been Sung Chi, which I have. So, and nobody else in there would I want to spend 5,000 shards more to obtain. Sung Chi is the only new one, and none of the existing ones were feeling. DPX though, I thought he was like just recently in a feature, like maybe not the last feature, but maybe the one previous. Oh, okay. No, I just realized now why I was thinking about. Yeah, okay, no, I'm fine with where I am for the arena. Okay. So I should be able to get another run of my 5 stars before the 6 stars are on cooldown. So, yeah. So I should still be on pace for 25. And we'll relog now. This feature sucks kinda. Yeah. I think, well, we can have a quick look and see who's in there. But I think it sucks depending on your roster. Like if you don't have a lot of 6 stars. No, I don't think there's anybody really that significant though. I think Sung Chi is probably the most significant one in there. Angela, I wouldn't mind as well, but not, oh my, nope, I'm not doing it. I went and spent about 6,000 units when they had that featured cab every hour. I spent about 6,000 units for a player. If I had any idea that she was going to be in the arena, I would not have done that. Because I would have used those units on refreshes. Okay, so yeah, Jabari Panther, I think she'd be cool, but I'm not interested. I've already got 3 skill champions at R3. So I'm good with ranking up skill champions. Mangog, I don't think so. Mr. Negative, I don't know enough about him. He looks cool. Odin, I'd be interested in the 6-star Odin if I didn't have the 5-star. And I don't know enough about him on his own. His buffs are great. His synergies are great, but outside of that, Silver Centurion's supposed to be pretty good. OG Black Widow, no, not worth the extra shards. Angela, but you need her dupe High Sig. Black Panther, Captain Marvel, so that's the Captain Marvel movie. She'd actually, you know what? If you don't have a very good cosmic roster, she would be good. Civil Warrior, Deadpool X-Force, and I think he was in the featured recently. Ebony Maw, Hulk, that's the original Hulk. Joe Fixit. Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic's not bad. And he's got good synergies. Mr. Sinister, I quite like Mr. Sinister. But not enough. I'm already famous, damn it. I tell you that all the time. Mr. Sinister I like. And I would rank up my 6-star if I didn't have him maxed out as a 5-star. Mojo and Nova, no. Sabretooth, no. Sentinel at one point in time, not at this point in time. Sorcerer Supreme actually would probably be a pretty big win. Pyramid X, she might be cool. Involved for no. Wait, that's Captain Marvel movie. Yes, I am sure. And here is why. So her actual in-game name is just Captain Marvel, and we refer to it as Captain Marvel movie. And then the other Captain Marvel is Captain Marvel Classic, like that's the actual name. And the other one is Miss Marvel. So, Mr. Relentless, how you doing? So yeah, that Captain Marvel that's in there is the Brie Larson. I'm doing okay, Mr. Relentless. What you got going down? Wait, yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, we call her movie, yeah. I think it's the same thing. No, it's not. I was going to say it's the same thing with Scarlet Witch, but the Scarlet Witch that was always in the game, or that we were used to in the game, is Scarlet Witch Classic. But that's the actual in-game name. And then the other one is Scarlet Witch Sigil. Which is interesting. I don't know if that opens it up to have another Scarlet Witch. Lunchtime, I'm grinding for Claire. Ooh, are you? Okay. What are you aiming for? I'm going for her as well. So I don't know if I can wish you good luck on that grind, Relentless. Because by me wishing you luck, that might be, hurting myself. All I will say is hopefully you don't have any broken fingers. How's that? Yeah, no. As soon as I saw that she was in arena, I knew I was going to go for her. It was just a matter if it was going to be round 1 or round 2. Just the 5-star, like 50 million? Oh, dude, I don't... yeah, go for it. But she's not going to go for 50 as a 5-star. But yeah, if you can put up 50, sure. Let me see here. I linked the arena history earlier. Normally I'd bring it up on stream, but then that means I've got to stop grinding, so I'll just link it here again if you want to take a look. But since the change to the scoring for the basic arena, we haven't seen any 5-star. Featured or basic, go for that. The only 5-stars that have gone for that were Shang-Chi and Stealth Suit. So, running 2, I'm going to do my... Oh, dang. Well, you're not running... No, not both at the same time. Wait, you're... I'm seeing what the cutoff person... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. That's smart. I was thinking of doing that myself too, but... Yeah, you know what? If Colossus goes for like 32 to maybe 38. I might do the same. Do you think they'll have deals for Awakening Gems like for 5 stars? I don't know. But I'm hoping to see Awakening Gems for 6 stars. You know what? You know what they might do? They might have in the unit offers, they might have a 5-star gem. I think it has to be a selector as the final offer. So after the 1, 4, and 10K unit offers, they might have a 3 or 6K, 3K probably, 3K unit offer for a 5-star Awakening Gem selector. It might be a generic, but I'm just thinking, I don't know about a generic because they've had generics often as a gift, so I don't know. But if they've got 6-star Awakening Gems for Thronebreaker, I don't see why they wouldn't have 5-star Awakening Gems for Cavalier. It would make sense. Yeah, Relentless. If you're able to put up 50 and you have the time and whatever, go for it. But I think for her, well, I've got 32 there, but I think 38. Yeah, I think 38. You've absolutely got her as the 5-star. But yeah, if you've got the time or whatever to put up to 50 and you want to, sure. But if you could only get to 38, I think you could stop and feel safe. Do you buy the deals and use those units on the unit bundles? No. I mean, the units would get used there anyways. But well, I am now Cataclysm because you know who's here. So yes, now I am. How's your day coming along? No. So I try to have the units on hand for the unit offers, and then only if the cash offers are things that I actually want, then I go for those. So last year, I absolutely love your spreadsheets. That was actually something I was thinking of not doing round 1 of the arena, because I was thinking like doing a comparison of last year and Cyber Weekend for the offers. But I was like, you know what? I just want to get this arena done. Oh, Cataclysm. So I am going for Claire in the arena. So I'm a little envious of you because you already got her as a 6-star. So yeah. How's your work day coming along? So you're mostly going for unit bundles. Yeah, so tomorrow when I'm streaming the offer stuff, I'm absolutely going to buy the 1 and the 4K unit offers on stream. And then the 10K... the 10K... I think I have to put some thought into the 10 and the 3. But the 1 and the 4, that's fine. Maybe I'll do the 10. Yeah, it depends what the 10 is. If it's something I look at and right away I'm like, damn, I need that, then yeah. Yeah, so I would get the unit offers first, the 1 and the 4, pretty much regardless of what they are, really. Because to even contemplate the 10, I've got to get the 1 and the 4 first. And then I've got at least, 5,000 units is fine to spend. And then I would put some thought into the money ones. And then that just depends on what they actually are. Not so much as I need those units to get the 10K offer. How many are there? How many unit offers? So usually it's 1 for 1,000, 1 for 4,000, 1 for 10,000. And I think we've seen it where there's an extra 1 for 3,000 or an extra 1 for 6,000. Off today, worked yesterday. Oh, okay. So is that a permanent change, or is that just a change this week? Yeah, so there'd be the 1K, 4K, 10K, so usually 4 in total. And it would come to a total amount of units between 18 and 21,000 units. Oh, if the total is 21,000 units, that's gonna be a hard day for me tomorrow. That would have me under 10,000 units. And then the cash offers, I probably wouldn't take advantage of those until Sunday. But yeah, the unit ones I'd probably do tomorrow. Was supposed to be temporary? Okay. You prefer having Wednesday off rather than Thursday? I'm hoping for a generic 6-star Awakening gem. Where are you hoping to see that? Because see that I don't, man. I would say the same, but if that's like after the 10K offer for 6,000, yeah, I don't know what I would do. Mr. Toffrey, how you doing? Finding somebody with realistic cutoffs. Yeah, it's been a bit of time. It's been a bit of time. Oh, is the fan too loud, or is that fine? And if it is too loud, well, it sucks to be you guys, but I'm not turning it off. It's too damn hot. Yeah, I don't think because if you look at Symbiote Supreme, who I think Claire is better. So I could see Claire going higher than Symbiote Supreme, but also with Colossus in the basic, I think that's going to make it have an impact, and then vice versa. I think because Claire's in the feature, that's going to have an impact on Colossus' score. So yeah, I don't think either of them are going to go super high, but we'll see. I definitely hope Claire doesn't, because my goal is 90 million. And I think I'd probably use, I'm trying to think, so 15 minutes of refreshing costs, I think it was 120 to 240 units. So I'd probably be willing to do that 5 times for about 1,000 units. And every 15 minutes of refreshes, so I've got an arena boost, I've got all of the rainbow boosts. I think I was at 5 or 6 million that I could do. So if I could do 75 million without any cost, I'd be able to put up about another 10, yeah, I should be able to get to 90. So what are you up to, Monsieur Toffrey? I don't know if I'm looking forward to tomorrow more so to see these MCOC deals or to be over this heat wave. Really. Unit deals I give us 6-star Awakening gems for Cyber, so it would be next progression in rewards, I would think. Yeah, so I think if anything, what might happen is just the price might change, because I think for the Cyber Weekend one, I think it was 6,000. So maybe we'll see the Awakening gem, the generic Awakening gems, but for less this time, possibly. But yeah, we'll see a bunch of streams for it tomorrow, and over the weekend probably a bunch of videos on this is what I think this is worth, and blah blah. So, and I think it said from the 2nd to the 5th, so we have a bit of time. No, they'll be out tomorrow, the same time. Any usual offers or monthly offers, or when new content. Yeah, so 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'm almost at 21,000. I'll get that 6,000 offer in the end, but good to have the units. Yeah, absolutely. It's good to be ready in case it's something you just can't resist. Um, you're going for Claire. That is good for both of us because I'm going for Colossus. Okay. Okay. That would be awesome. They came out at like noon last time, PST, or 10 a.m. I think the spring cleaning ones were a little bit late last. I think it was those ones that came out a little bit late. I'll be in the car all the way to the beach right then. Well, hey, that's fine. I mean, the offers are there for the whole weekend, so. So, what are you aiming for Colossus then, Takre? What are you planning to put up? So, the spring cleaning offers being late, I'm pretty sure that was not intentional. I think that was just they dropped the ball. Which is funny because I expect things like that to be automated. Around 40, 45? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't... Honestly, I think 45 is high. Since the change, there's been no basic that's been over 50. And... no. Wait, hang on. Because I was just looking at it. Maybe I should just leave it up. Yeah, so since the change, there's been no basic that's been there's been no basic that's been over 40. Hell's Kitchen, the second round was when they made the change, and that was for 34. Spider-Gwen was 32, 37, and Luke Cage was 31. So, yeah. And the only older champions that we've seen in the featured since the change was Sim Supreme. And then we had the updated champion one, but that was prior to the change. And I don't think any of those ones were that sought after. So yeah. But we'll know Monday afternoon. But I'm just looking at the arena history now. And Sim Supreme round 1 went 70 million. Round 2 went 88. That's a big jump. Huh. Okay. It's been a while since I've grinded arena, and I've just realized that 6 stars have the same points as 5 stars. What is the arena that ran the time the change was made? Dude, that sucks. That really sucks. I knew of the difference, but I happened to just be in the wrong arena a while ago. Not this grind, but a little while ago. I meant to be doing the featured, but I was in the basic, and I had almost finished what I wanted to, and then I realized I'd been doing the wrong arena for 2 hours. So the one Purgatory. 88 is wrong? Well, maybe, but that's what's on this the history thing here. The cut I got him for 74. Okay. I know that they were wrong with Purgatory the first round, because they had initially up at 140, which is funny actually. So the first round for Purgatory, they had that the cutoff was 140 initially, and then later in the day they changed it to 120. But the second round for Purgatory was 140. Oh, hey Mr. Enzo raid. Well, Mr. Enzo coming in with Mr. How you doing? Jacob, Axe, how you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are staying cool. Not having to put up with this crazy heat. Moon night. How's everybody's day coming along? All right. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep the arena history up. So we're going to talk about it again. It's already there, ready to go. Mr. Enzo, how you doing? Thanks for the raid. Much appreciated. Are you ready for tomorrow? Mr. Darrow? How goes it? Uh-oh. So I get stop watching my phone and start looking at chat. Yeah, we're getting to the point now where it's going to get dangerous to run some of these matches. Although I think I should still be able to go through a fair bit of the 5 stars, yeah. I'm grinding for the 5-star Colossus. I've got 5-star Mutant Awakening Gems, so no round 2. You think 20 million is enough realistically? Not for the 6-star. You're going for the 5-star? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I think if you put up 20 million, you're gonna have it for sure. Oh wait, hang on. I've got this history right here. Let's see. So, well, the game had to think for a second whether it wanted to keep going or not. Let me see. Actually, you know what? I'll bring up the history on stream because I keep talking about it. Hello. Okay. Let's see. Wait, that one. Yeah, that's all good. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so for the basic, since the change, nothing's even been up to 15 million. So 20. Although I don't know, I don't know if any of these champions would be as desired as Colossus. But yeah, 20 million, I would say you're fine. Jacob, it's not that bad here. 20 degrees. I wish it was 20 degrees here. I'm at 51 streak at 7.5 so far. For the first 2 hours of grind with that pace, I can comfortably put up 50 million for a 5-star player. Yeah. It was super hot in New York, but we finally have some rain. Yeah, I didn't. I was looking yesterday, I think, because like I'm in Western Canada and hearing the news of like where I am and then BC and in the Western US as well. But I had no idea that the East was getting this nonsense too. And man, at least for here, like this is not. Holy crap! This is not the hot part of the summer. So I don't know. I don't know what we're in store for. I just started raining here. Yeah, it's supposed to be. I think they've got that 70% chance of rain tomorrow here. Be about time. We just need something cooler, man. Consider that there are 2 Beyond God tiers that are running at the same time as well, which is ultra rare. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing is Colossus. I don't know. I really think that Colossus is more desired. Like if somebody doesn't have either of them, I think that Colossus would be the one most people would go for. But then when you consider the mutant class in general, like there are some really good options there. And this arena could really have a shift too. Like if we see class Nexus crystals tomorrow. So let's say somebody gets a mutant one wanting Apocalypse, but they get 2 duds and Colossus. Well, then they pick Colossus. So if they're already going for this arena, well, they stop. Same thing goes for Claire, right? Somebody's going for Doom, they get 2 duds and Claire. Well, that's one more person I don't have to worry about. So, yeah, this could be quite interesting. I think for me, yeah, I would still go if it's a dual class Nexus. I would go for a skill Mystic, because I'd still want Human Torch, and a dupe on Doom would be good. If I were to get Claire from something like that, I think I would continue doing the arena to get her duped, though. Okay. I would have to agree with that statement because I don't have Claire or Colossus. Yeah. They don't. You know what's funny? Because I had Claire as a 5-star for a while, and I had seen people use her, and I liked the idea of changing the abilities, like from power drain to being able to heal to just doing a bunch of damage. But I just never had a need to use her. And then I think it was variant 5 or variant 6, and I was like, you know what? Mystic champions you need mystics, and she's a mystic, so why don't I try her? And man, ever since then, yeah, you better be sorry, Enzo. Damn it. How's your day coming along? Super, cannot type super enough, excited for tomorrow? Yeah, man. Did you see the... Hey, hang on, let me bring it up here. The post that they made in game, like saying that the deals are coming. But there's one thing with the wording that I'm pretty sure I know how it works, but it's kind of ambiguous with the way they've worded it. Well, let me relog because the game looks like it needs it. Uncollected players get same deals as level 5. I'm set with this. So that's what I'm going to talk about. I don't think it... Well, the way it's worded, it's not just level 5. It looks like it's everybody, the way it's worded. But I don't think that's necessarily the way it's going to work. But let's go into here. Okay, so... But as a special bonus for our summoners for the first time ever, we will be opening up the uncollected level of the savings to all summoners level 5 and up. So to me, the way I see that, it means that the uncollected offers are available to everybody across the board. And then if you are Cavalier or Thronebreaker, you get extra offers. That's how I read it. I don't think that's what their intent is. But, I mean, we'll see tomorrow. But yeah, I kind of have an idea that if that is what's happening, they're doing it so that Cav and Thronebreaker could get all of those specific offers, and then also a bunch of extra offers. And I mean, I guess that's great for Cavs and Thronebreakers who want, but yeah, that would really be leaving uncollected in the dust. But we will see tomorrow. Yeah, we want to run an attack boost here. I'm so keen I'm not spending tomorrow. Let's see how that will work out. They're going to ask us spend 1,000 units on 4-star Nexus. Yeah. I would love a Ghost, but I might go Mutant since you can't go wrong with that class. Yeah. I went for 3 tech class last deals, and the best I got was Sentinel out of 3. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. I don't think the Cavs and Thronebreaker will get the... No, I don't think so either. But the way that's written, that's what it suggests. Because they specifically say all summoners. They don't say like all summoners below Cav. That only means that the lowest officers are going to be for UC and below. Anybody below Cav is going to... No, I know. I know what it means, but I'm saying the wording of it. the way it's worded suggests, and also like highlighting all summoners. So, I mean, they've done things like that before, where the wording is quite ambiguous, and then it's actually, you know what? Let me take a quick look at something. Let me see. Oh no, the wording is fine for what I'm saying it actually means. Let's see. I just want to take a quick look and see if there's anybody asking about that on the forums. Okay. Yeah, okay, no, I don't see any posts about it or any clarification from them. But we'll see tomorrow. We will see tomorrow. I don't. Because I think for myself, the most I would do would be 2 Odins. So even if I could get stuff for uncollected, like if the uncollected side was a bunch of shards, I don't know if I would take advantage of that anyways. Because I thought, oh no, it's when they lumped Uncollected and Cavalier together for something, for the Christmas gift, right? I think Uncollected and Cavalier got the same gift. So how much further? Oh, okay. That's not a fair ways to go. I just want better unit deals compared to Cyber Weekend, and please at least 106 stones. Well, that's the thing, right? I think for stuff like that, it's got to be substantial. Because if you look at the Summer of Pain, you can get 75 6 stones, right? Generic 6 stones. So if you can get that through playing the game, I should be able to get better from spending money. Now, I realize that the unit offers aren't spending money, but you can spend money to get the units to get those offers. So I think what we might see, and I don't know if we've seen it for a while yet, but where you pick 2 different paths for the offers. Like we've seen it before where one path would be like shards and stuff, and the other path would be rank resources. I think we may see something like that for the unit offers. And if that is the case, I would have to give it a bit of thought. I'd have to give it a bit of thought. I'd have to do some openings to see what I end up with. Actually, if that's the case, I might have to wait until Monday or until Sunday to get any of those offers. Because if I am able to get Claire from Arena, that would make a fair bit of difference on what I'd be willing to spend. So I'm not able to get her from Arena, then Mystic Nexus crystals would be far more valuable. I mean, actually, you shouldn't get higher, but Kabam makes it so that offers always give better than actual content rewards. Yeah, they've been doing that since Act 6. Been doing what? Having the choice? Or where the offer is better. But they changed that in Act 7, right? Because like the completion for 7.1 and 7.2, those offers are not very appealing when you compare the exploration rewards. But I think it was 6.1 or 6.2 where the final offer was quite good, right? Like I think it was a 4 to 5 generic gem. So then there was one for somewhere in X. Wasn't it like 12,000 units though? I guess we ain't getting summer appreciation then. That would probably be next week. So I think it's usually been the middle of July. No, it changes. I think last year the notice for it was on July 2nd. And then I think we've seen the calendar go live the middle of July. Yeah, so we're getting it, just a matter of when. Unit cash offers are better compared to content rewards. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I think they have to do that, right? Because if they're not, how does it entice people to spend their money on it? And I'm okay with the what you spend money on being better than what you get from playing the game. I just don't like seeing it like when we saw the T3A and the T6B available from spring cleaning. I didn't like that. Not that they were available there, but I much prefer seeing stuff like that available first from playing the game, and then later through purchase. Yeah, and I think last year it was the same thing. People were like, "Oh, we haven't seen the summer appreciation thing. Are we getting it this year?" And yeah, it's just a matter of a little bit of patience. We normally get a gold boost during that time, or for part of it too, right? I think. Because I've got a bunch of THC crystals that I'll be opening during that. Although I don't. No, I'll probably do it. I'll probably open a bunch of THC crystals, but I think I should be okay with gold for a while. I agree. I mean, there's potentially better. The disparity between those rewards should not be too much that free to play is left in the dust. Yeah. Gold booster, why would you need a gold booster? Well, because the only time I open THC crystals or gold crystals is during the gold boost. It's funny though, the only reason that I do it during that time is because I don't need the gold. So if I needed the gold, well then I'd be opening things whenever, right? To get the gold, so. Yeah, we'll see it. So what am I at now? 135? Yeah. But I think that's gonna, well, that could go down a fair bit over the next couple days. I hope though that for the unit offers, the 10K offer is something I want to spend my units on. Because the last July 4th and then Cyber Weekend, they were decent, but it wasn't something that I felt was for myself that was worth 10,000 units. And I hope this time it is. Because, yeah, that would mean it's something pretty good. I just open them whenever I feel like it because I always have above 30 million. Yeah. It's funny. The stuff that really doesn't matter for hoarding, I've got tons of. The stuff I want to hoard, I can't. Like I went and spent a bunch of units on the featured calves for Claire. Then I opened up the battle chips to recoup the units. Actually, you know what? Just because at the end of the stream or before I'm done, I'm going to open one of the featured calves for Claire. Yeah. I think even if I were to get her though, I'd still go through with the arena. Hockey fan? No. No. I'm not a hockey fan, but it's the only sport that I could actually watch and understand what's going on. So, like, I know that it's wait, what is it? Tampa Bay against Montreal for the Stanley Cup, and it's not looking too good for Montreal currently. Oh boy. I mean, boy, that would be so bad if they get swept. But they're down 2 games. Are you Moon Knight? I feel Claire is a teeny bit overrated. She's great, but people give her too much credit sometimes. I feel that you're a teeny bit wrong. Yeah. I don't know if it's that people overrate her, but she's fun to play. Like, outside of abilities and damage and stuff, she's just fun. And so that, like, for me, that's partly why I like her. Doom will do the power control better, but I find her more fun. Mr. Man Falcon, how you doing? And then she goes well with suicide, so yeah, I don't think that I think I've got 85 is too high, honestly. I don't think she's going to go for 85 in the arena because to be fair, I think Sim Supreme, for where you use him, I think he's more useful than Claire. Because where you would use Claire, there's other options. Where you want to use Sim Supreme, there are other options, but I don't think they would do it as well as Sim Supreme. I'm doing good. Hope you're excited for tomorrow. Yeah, kind of. But I'm also knowing that means that tomorrow is the second day of this arena grind, which I'm not looking forward to. I'm more anxious. I just want to see what there is. She's great. I always have her on my AQ team, and she was my second R3 Mystic, but her damage is so bad. But I mean, I'm not going for her for damage, though. Like I said, I'm going for her more for fun. She works well with suicide, but you don't run suicides, though, either. So that... Because, I mean, seriously, like, using somebody who you're running suicides, you throw a special, and you heal up, like, that is so beneficial. And, I mean, you could be healing up to full, like, from like 20% to full on one L2. I'm from Pennsylvania, so I'm a big Captain Canada fan. Okay. Very good, very good. So, are you rooting for the Canadians? Or only if the Penguins were in it would you be cheering for somebody? 87, that's Crosby, right? Who's your most wanted 6-star currently top right? Because Claire is by far my most wanted new 6-star. Actually, you know what? I think because she'd be new, I would probably take her over a dupe on Nick. I would take a dupe on Ghosts above anything else. But I think, yeah, I would take a new Claire over a dupe on Nick. Like if they were both in a Nexus. My 6-star roster is insanely good. Okay. Very good. Yeah, so for just wanting like to play with and I guess for use, actual use, Claire is by far my top. But for actual just straight use, like where he's the best option, it would be Torch for me. Although if I had a 5-star torch, I don't know if I'd still want the 6-star, but not as much. You think the bolts this? Yeah, but that's easy. They're up 2 games. Would you have said that before the series started? Or wait, you mean that's the team you're cheering for? Okay, fair enough. Well, they are the U.S. team, so if you're in the U.S., okay, that's acceptable. Yeah, I don't follow hockey, but I would prefer to see Montreal win. And I mean this, I have nobody in particular I'm looking for. Yeah, so that's why. I mean, that's partly why I'm going for Claire, because as far as crystals go or Nexus go, she's really the only reason I want those. And other than that, I want Awakening Gems for Ghost Nick or Ghost or Nick. Yeah. I mean, new 6-stars are fine, but actual ones that are going to benefit me, I don't know if there's really... Yeah, Torch would be the most beneficial. 6-star to have for me, or 5 or 6-star. Because there are definitely circumstances where I come up against something and I have to use where Torch would be the best option, and what I end up having to use makes it much harder than it would normally be. If I had to pick somebody, I think I would want Woolman, Abomination, or Corvus. Okay. But you must have those as 5-stars, no? That's why a 6-star Abomination for me it'd be nice for sure, but yeah, kind of not somebody I'd be too enthused. Like, I wouldn't spend anything to get it because I have a 5-star. If I didn't have a 5-star, then yeah, I definitely want the 6-star. The only one who isn't ranked up is Coleman at R3, but the rest are 565. Okay. Moment. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, actually, both Moleman and I-Bomb, I got to R5 with gems. And that was the reason they went to R5. If I didn't have a gem, I wouldn't have R5'd either of them. I actually haven't used Moleman very much. I've used I-Bomb a fair bit. It came in useful for Mysterio. I don't know what I would have done without him, actually. So what were you saying about that update making sense to you? Aha. Although, I mean, come on, dude, it's one letter, so that makes sense. Although they are... Do you type... Oh, wait, I guess you're using a phone, probably, right? So, okay. Because, yeah, on a phone, I could see that mistake easily, but a keyboard, no, because different hands for those 2 letters. Well, if you type properly. Oh, well, then you have no excuse. I was trying to help you out by, say that, oh, you're on a phone, so okay, but nope. So when are you done school for the semester? Or are you already done? Oh dear. Well, let's go and relog now. Holy crap. Okay. I just realized I'm up to 2 hours, so we'll do one more fight then, or one more match, and that will be that. I'm already done with doing research stuff? Okay. So are you staying in New York for the whole summer, or will you go anywhere while you're off school? And if you go anywhere, where are you going to go? Oh, you know what? This might be it. It looks like this summer is going to continue to be hot like this. This might be a good time for me to think of going to Iceland and Norway. I think Iceland would be pretty cool. I'm going back to Turkey finally. Okay, nice. How long are you gonna be back for? Oh, okay. How long of a flight would that be? Would that be direct, or would you have to go through London or Germany? Or would that be straight? What would you fly into, like Istanbul or Ankara? I'm gonna stay for 2 weeks since my work can be done outside the office. All right. Direct flight JFK. Oh, okay. So how long of a flight is that? That'd be a while, I'd assume. I guess we'll get up to 12 million and then call it a stream. So is this your first time back since having moved? Or EWR, they actually added that as well. It usually takes around 7 to 8 hours. Okay. Going back and coming to the US takes around 9 to... Okay, yeah. Yeah, because of the jet stream, I'd assume. Okay. Yeah, you must be looking forward to that then. So would you just be at home then? Or would you do any traveling around Turkey? Or you just be with family?
Your voice, it echoes in my mind.
Yes, it is. I've been in the US since August 12th, 2019. Okay. Well, good for you that you're going to be able to get back. I'll just be with my family and friends, and most importantly, my cats. How many cats do you have? Yeah, I think the only place I would be going probably the next year or so would be to my parents. It's not so much that I want to see them. It's just that, like, if something were to happen and, it would be difficult to come back to Canada or whatever, being at my parents would be fine. Whereas if I went on a vacation somewhere where, I'm just on my own, that could totally suck. But, I could put up for a bit of time arguing with my dad. Because that's just built into visiting them. In the house 3, but outside the apartment there. So, okay. So where in Turkey would you be? Would you like where's your family? Granted, I only know the big cities, but there are some pretty interesting areas though. We have cats on the streets. I missed that. But yeah, that was one thing. I guess I knew it prior to going, but it still definitely took a bit of time to get accustomed to, where the amount of cats just like free reign in Egypt. It wasn't so much so in Cairo, but in southeastern Egypt more so. Holy smokes.
Your voice, it echoes in my mind.
Actually, I would like to go back to Egypt though.
It echoes in my
I
mind.
quite like that. Cats are sacred in Egypt, so that makes sense. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I knew that before going, but it was still... Yeah, it's like one of those things, right? Like you're going to go and see something or do something or whatever, but until you're actually physically there, it's like, it's quite different. Okay. All right. Well, that is it for me. Let's see who we got going strong. Or if we do, and we don't. Okay. Yeah, so that's it for me. So thanks for coming and hanging out. Mr. Enzo, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. And I will catch you guys later. Take care.